Hello everybody, my name is Piotrowski and I'm happy to present the cross-project models of musician mobility and migrating musical patterns. First, the team. I was co-PI with my colleague Markus Neuwirth, then at EPFL, and we had a number of collaborators, Selim Elmadani, Matthias Schwafinski, and Johannes Hentschel. The project had two main goals. On the musicology side, that is at EPFL, the goal was to explore correlations between the mobility of musicians on the one hand and the distribution of musical patterns on the other. In other words, how did the migration of musicians contribute to the transition and spread of musical ideas? On the digital humanities side, at UNIL, we were interested in the modeling issues that are raised by these questions. Given that mobility is an imprecise concept, how can we model it computationally, especially in a historical context, where we are often confronted with uncertainty and conflicting descriptions and interpretations? We approached the problem from both practical and theoretical angle. On the practical side, our EPFL colleagues used the database Calendar of London Concerts 1750 to 1800 as a starting point for a practical case study. The goal was to map the existing data to an RDF representation based on the SIDOC conceptual reference model, which would then allow us to link the concert data to biographical information about composers, performers, impresarios, geographical information about concert venues and place of residence, further information on the music performed, such as reviews, and of course to the music itself, that is the score, which is necessary to study musical patterns. The issues encountered during the practical work highlighted the need for theoretical reflections. Here the project benefited from the interaction with my SNSF Spark project, an agile approach towards computational modeling of historiographical uncertainty, but it also contributed new insights into the problem of uncertainty. Time and place are key factors for describing, analyzing, and interpreting migration, and these are some of the most uncertain factors in the historical context. The case study of musicians taken in central London provided a valuable opportunity to recontextualize and reevaluate our preliminary results obtained in a medieval case study in the Spark project. We originally wanted to examine major composers from DCML corpus over a long time span of 400 years in a large geographical area. However, the pandemic and the resulting restrictions posed a particular challenge for the project that had been planned for intensive face-to-face interaction and required us to first push back the start of the project and then make a number of adaptations. In particular, we had to scale back both the geographical and temporal scope from what we had initially planned. A further challenge was that Markus was appointed as professor in Austria, while I was very busy with my tenure procedure. In terms of practical results, we now have a prototype of the knowledge base which can be used as a starting point for further research. During our work on uncertainty, we were increasingly confronted with more fundamental methodological and epistemological issues in digital history, which we intend to explore in a follow-up SNSF project that I submitted in April. And Markus has an FWF project in preparation. Thank you very much for your interest.